The Koshiki Islands lie some 30 kilometers off the west coast of the Satsuma Peninsula. In recognition of an exceptional variety of coastal landscapes and geological layers 80 million years old, the islands were designated as a quasi-national park in 2015. And there's more to these islands than just good scenery. The Koshiki Islands offer opportunities to experience nature firsthand, to be in touch with its unique history and culture, and to feast on fresh fish and other treats from the sea. And the island's tourist facilities have developed over recent years. So let's take a trip to the Koshiki Islands. We take the Shinkansen to Sendai Station in Satsuma Sendai City. From here we take the Koshiki shuttle bus, 25 minutes to the coast. The Sendai Harbor Terminal is the point of departure for the Koshiki Islands. On the Koshiki high-speed boat, it's a 50-minute trip from Sendai to Sato. Looking out to sea from the deck, we get geared up for the Koshiki Islands. The Koshiki Island chain is made up of the Kami Koshiki, Naka Koshiki, and Shimo Koshiki Islands. The boat first docks at Sato Harbor on Kami Koshiki Island. A trip to Kami Koshiki Island is not complete without a visit to Nagame no Hama Beach. This 50-meter wide sandbar extends for 4 kilometers. Over the years, stones from the flanks of nearby mountains have been polished by the wind and waves. Down on Nagame no Hama Beach, we find an abundance of round stones. These stones are a part of the lives of the islanders. Carefully, painstakingly, the stones are arranged to make a wall. And such walls remain intact around the old samurai homes built in the feudal era. In among the old samurai residences, one can also find a lodging that has been refurbished. The Koshiki Inn is a creation of Misaki Shibata. Limited to one set of guests at a time, it is a great place to slow down and experience life as it was in the past. Of course, one of the treats of travel is food. Here at the Koshiki Fisherman's Restaurant, we can enjoy seafood caught by the owner. These kibinago, or silver-striped round herring, can be laid on rice, salted and grilled, or dipped in hot water. How about sampling the tasty treats the sea has to offer? We now proceed from Kami Koshiki Island to Naka Koshiki Island. From the Naka Koshiki harbor, we board a boat and head for a cruise along the west coast. It's as if we are in a mythical land. These strata are some 80 million years old, layers of rock from the time of the dinosaurs. In recognition of this dynamic terrain, the Koshiki Islands were designated a quasi-national park in 2015. And one last experience on the cruise feeding the black-tailed gulls. After 2 hours of cruising, it's time to take a break for some freshly baked bread. At the Koshiki terrace, where boats and buses come and go, there's a souvenir shop and cafe. Here at the cafe, one can enjoy a menu that makes creative use of local island ingredients. On Kamikoshiki Island, one can see, experience, enjoy, and even eat all that nature has to offer. Of course, this is true on Shimokoshiki Island as well. An hour and a half by ferry from Sato, one arrives in rustic Nagahama on Shimokoshiki Island. Each island in this archipelago offers its own unique character. Shimokoshiki Island boasts nature on a dramatic scale. The Kashima cliffs we saw while cruising can be seen here from the land. Here on Shimokoshiki Island, an abundance of dinosaur fossils were discovered. The Koshiki Museum, which opened in 2015, exhibits the dinosaur and shell fossils that have been unearthed. Here you can feel the history of the Earth, of primeval times. We head to the village of Teuchi at the island's southernmost tip. At its center, we find an historic neighborhood where the samurai lived, and the Shimokoshiki Folk Museum. Here we can learn about the life and culture of Shimokoshiki Island. A few steps from the Folk Museum, we find a 2-kilometer-long, crescent-shaped beach. A short walk from this beach, popular in the summer with sunbathers and swimmers, we come upon the Teuchi Beach House, where islanders and tourists mingle. Here, too, we can enjoy local cooking. Our stomachs full, we head for a place that feeds our souls. From Torinosuyama Lookout, we can enjoy the season's flowers from June to September. In particular, the exquisite Kanoko lily that decorates the island's slopes. And we can find nourishment in the woods as well. Cascading down from a height of 55 meters are 3 falls that make up the Sebi Kannon Mitaki Falls. In the heat of summer, islanders visit the falls for a cool break. Though it's possible to visit the islands on a day trip, we encourage you to spend the night. At Ryugu no Sato, the bath makes use of water pumped up from a depth of 375 meters, 4 kilometers outside the Teuchi Bay. The day is not complete until we partake of more island cooking. And each island lodging boasts its own unique repertoire. The main attraction, of course, is seafood. Something to remember the island by. Local products are filled with the riches of nature, and we hope they will lure you back to Koshiki again. The Koshiki Islands are a wonderful tourist destination and a great place to nurture your body and soul. And even on a short visit, you can experience many of the joys these islands have to offer. So how about taking a trip to the Koshiki Islands?